Everyone. Today we're going to be learning about the AWS Cloud Center of Excellence, or CCOE. So let me share my screen and we can begin. Alright, let's begin. So as I said, the AWS Cloud Center of Excellence. Here's a look at our table of contents on all that we'll cover today. We'll discuss what the Cloud Center of Excellence is, its benefits, key principles and guidelines, best practices, what to look for in CCOE employees, why you should use the Cloud Center of Excellence, the key challenges, things to remember, an additional video for further information, and the works cited. Alright, let's begin. So first, what is the Cloud Center of Excellence? So the Cloud Center of Excellence is a cross-functional team of people who are responsible for both developing and managing the cloud strategy, governance, and its best practices. This leads the organization as a whole in cloud adoption, migration, and operations. Alternative names that may be used for the Cloud Center of Excellence include Cloud Competency Center, Cloud Capability Center, and the Cloud Knowledge Center. There are 4 key parts to the Cloud Center of Excellence. These include the structure and operations, the evaluation, the governance, and the innovation. So when I say structure and operations, I mean the mixing of the organizational structure with the operational efficiency and proven success methods that continue to work in the cloud. Evaluation is staying ahead of the technological curve in the cloud by leading with confidence and organizational maturity. Governance includes specific roles and responsibilities of cloud IT employees, cloud policy, and performing transformative services that help companies and others support adoption into the cloud. Innovation also allows for the proper allocation of resources within the cloud to help support certain business objectives. So here are some of the benefits of the Cloud Center of Excellence. We have modernizing, continuous integration and continuous development, or CI/CD, and the ability to do more with less. So modernizing. This helps guarantee modern and efficient pipelines within the cloud that are simple to comprehend. Continuous integration or continuous deployment are the cornerstone of the Cloud Center of Excellence's practices and help you benefit from it. More with less enables one to adopt into the cloud with increasing speed and the ability to do more with less resources, thereby allowing you to promote to a certain scale that you need. So who benefits from us starting a Cloud Center of Excellence? There are 3 people: the leaders of the organization, the specific IT teams themselves that work in the Cloud Center, and of course, the customers. So leaders. These leaders include all the leadership roles, such as CIOs, CTOs, CFOs, project managers, project directors, IT managers, and more. IT teams also help create repeatable functions to replace any disruptive technology that already exists and allow for consistency and efficiency in this new cloud environment. Customers are also benefited. This is because customers in the CCOE are supported by being delivered the most innovative technology that is available to help meet the user specific goals, desires, or dreams. So here are some key principles needed for creating a cloud center of excellence. 1. The structure will change and grow as the organization evolves. So the structure of the cloud will adapt to how your organization uses it and the specific IT teams how they use it. The cloud should be treated like your own product and you should treat application team leaders as the customers you are trying to enable. When using the cloud in the cloud IT teams, it should be treated like the product that you're eventually going to make using the cloud. And therefore, if done so, it can help benefit your product in a way that will help both employees, leaders, and customers have an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Next, creating company culture into every action that is taken. By using the Cloud Center of Excellence, you want to have a successful experience working in the cloud. Remember, it is important for organizational change management as it is imperative to successful business transformation. Make sure to utilize selected and intended organizational change management to alter any company culture and norms. While using the Cloud Center of Excellence, one should try to embrace a change as normal mindset. This applies to alterations within applications, IT systems, and business direction. These are all expected to happen in the Cloud Center of Excellence. Operating model decisions will also decide how employees will fill certain roles and how this will eventually affect success and any business outcomes that are used. Here are some additional Cloud Center of Excellence principles. These include building the right team, scoping and growing the team's eventual responsibilities, and empowering the team to teach and abide by the best practices. So, when it comes to building the right team, it is important to mentor the team to be able to properly use the cloud. This will help them obtain the lowest cloud rates. Finally, it's important to make sure that the leaders of the IT team can hold the organization accountable. Next, scoping and growing the team's responsibilities. It's important to assess data and envision certain trends that may occur to help scope and grow the cloud's responsibilities from 2 points of view: the organizational and financial point of view. Lastly, it's important to empower the team to teach and abide by the best practices. This is important to keep cost and optimal practices in mind while making decisions. Furthermore, decisions should be made based on accurate data and analysis. Here are some more guidelines to help design a CCOE that represents your company effectively. First, begin with a competitive vision, but work gradually to get to the final goal. Engage your employees by setting goals and letting fellow workers conquer them in creative and individual ways. Furthermore, keep a determined focus on becoming better with shorter times. As said, the cloud can help you do more with less. Utilize a large amount of mechanization to allow for increased speed and stability, both at the same time. Furthermore, have the utmost charity on your business goals, and straightforward business cases will result. Make certain that there is a steady sense of urgency revolving around the transformation in order to stray away from any needless discourse and delay within the transformation process. Here are some best practices in a CCOE. Using the AWS CAF or the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework, you can help staff the cloud team effectively. In a perfect world, you should have one person to represent each individual CAF perspective. These include people that represent the business, individual people, process, platform, security, maturity, and operations. One should also hire cloud enthusiasts to work in their CCOE. Enthusiasts are passionate people, and passionate people lead to key successes and innovation. Start your cloud small and grow as the cloud value increases. Also, start with 5 to 7 employees, which is a relatively small team, and eventually expand to around 5 to 10% of the IT team as the cloud grows. Here are some things that you should look for within your CCOE employees. You should look for them to be experimental, bold, result-hungry, customer-centric, and be able to persuade others. Let's talk about each of these. So to be experimental is to be able to learn from certain failures and grow from these failures, and being bold goes right alongside that, as they're able to fail and try something new and they're not afraid of it. Being result hungry is being able to form an idea and then follow it through all the stages all the way to implementation. Being customer centric is when you respect the customer's ideas and visions and keep them in mind during the transformation process. And lastly, being able to persuade can help bring the best from others in the team to make the overall product even better. So why use a CCOE? There are a couple of reasons why you should use a CCOE. This allows for quickened and manageable adoption into the cloud. It also optimizes your ability to reap certain benefits while reducing the risk when while going into the cloud. It also helps you transform real people, not simply boxes or dots on an organizational chart, but real people and employees. People and personalized needs must be at the center of this transformation, as successful business transformations are personalized and specific to real people and employees. Here are some of the key challenges to a CCOE. Switching to an old redundant computer system may happen as a result of an error in computer network, and this goes against the Cloud Center. Furthermore, managing infrastructure correctly may be difficult at times. Developing applications could be difficult, and training in cloud ability and awareness could be difficult without the proper mentorship. Managing assets also can be a challenge, and cost effectiveness in allocating funds at the right amounts can also be a challenge initially. Furthermore, managing certain changes that happen in the environment can also be a challenge, but all of these can be overcome with practice and the right knowledge. So here are some things to remember regarding the CCOE. So the CCOE is a service to the other teams who need it, but it is not a gatekeeper. Therefore, it's important to create a truce and open lines of communication early on in the process. That way, trust and course corrections can be made as the framework evolves. The CCOE should also keep evolving over time for the better, as it needs to. As your cloud uses change, so should the CCOE. Try to consider implanting a portion or all of the CCOE in close proximity to your customers and your specific line of business, so that they can learn from the customers, hear what their ideas are, and implement them into the products. Alright, so here's a short video that will also be linked below if you want further information regarding transforming an organization's culture into a cloud center of excellence. As I said, the video will be linked below for all those who would like to watch it. And here are some of the 3 sources that we gathered the information in this presentation from. All of these sources are great ways to learn more about the Cloud Center of Excellence if you would like. And thank you everyone for watching. I know this was a short and brief presentation, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.